Now on CoastTV News.
We saw the heavy rain with storms overnight, with more showers to come and cooler into the weekend. Unfortunately, looking like some rain for Mother's Day. I'll track it on FutureCast coming up next.
School is back in session after a scare in Laurel yesterday, where the investigation stands after a bomb threat was made. Talks continue about plans for a new hotel in Rehoboth Beach, where those plans stand after a meeting yesterday. Paused. That's how officials are describing negotiations for a ceasefire between Hamas and Israel. The latest on a potential hostage release and what President Biden is saying.
This is CoastTV News Today.
Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, May 10th, 2024. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Paige Marley. Matt Pensick has the morning off. We are going to begin this hour with weather because if you are anything like me, that thunder woke you up last night. I jolted awake, so if it didn't, good for you. You must be a heavy sleeper. But we did hear the birds chirping this morning, Bob, so are we in the clear now?
Not necessarily, Paige, but we are definitely done with the heavy storms. And I was driving through that driving rain a couple hours ago and all that vivid lightning, but that is now offshore. This is a 6-hour replay. You can see those storms rolling through, but now they're long gone. In fact, we're seeing some breaks in the overcast right now. There are the storms offshore right now, and we're looking at mostly cloudy skies, but we're not done with the rain yet. We're not going to look at anything like we saw this morning as we go through the day, as we're seeing some breaks, but still an area of low pressure to the north is rotating in those clouds, the cooler weather, and more showers to come as well. Temperatures 55 in Georgetown, Salisbury 56, Millsboro 59, 56 in Bethany Beach. These very well could be the highs for the day as the winds have shifted to the east. So we're saying goodbye to the heavy storms, but look at these temperatures. They hardly move throughout the day. You see the clock moving, but temperatures remaining in the mid 50s, even lower 50s along the beaches with the clouds and maybe some drizzle and light rain at times as well. And that continues right into your Friday evening. Your day part forecast is a cloudy and chilly one with showers at times. And we continue to see those showers into the weekend, especially for Mother's Day. More on that coming up.
For that, Bob, thank you so much. This morning, students of the Laurel School District will return to classes after a bomb threat yesterday. According to the Laurel Police Department, the whole thing has been ruled a hoax or a prank. But before that was determined, students and staff were evacuated to the football field because it took a few hours to determine that this was in fact a hoax. All practices and after-school activities were canceled. But now, according to the school district, school will be held as normal today. This is still an active investigation. This morning, police are still searching for one suspect after 3 others were arrested after a shooting in Ellendale early Wednesday morning. According to police, 20-year-old Isaiah Eunice and 2 17-year-olds have been arrested. Detectives still looking for 21-year-old Marcus Eunice. According to police, it was around 12:30 Wednesday morning. A gray SUV pulled up to a house on South Old State Road in Ellendale and then fired shots during arguments with people in the backyard of that home. That led to one woman getting injured and property damage. The proposed Bellhaven Hotel in Rehoboth Beach has been talked about for years now. And the Papa John family, it's the group looking to get this new hotel built. They say this is a legacy project for their family. Both the developers and the city's planning commission went head-to-head Thursday on this new addition. So now this hotel that we're talking about, it is massive. We're talking over 114,000 square feet, 92 rooms, 4 stories, and an underground parking garage. This would all go right on Rehoboth Avenue above the current Candy Kitchen location on the boardwalk. At the meeting, commissioners talked a lot about a proposed loading zone for the hotel and broke down the logistics of the developer's plans for the current site. Nothing has been decided just yet. There is still an opportunity for you to give your input. There will be a public hearing expected to be scheduled sometime next month. Governor Wes Moore signed the Fallen Heroes legislation for Maryland. Senate Bill 897 and House Bill 1064 relieve the tax liability on the death benefits of families of first responders who died in the line of duty. Corporal Glenn Hilliard's widow was present for that signing. Senator Mary Beth Carrozza says it was necessary to eliminate the requirements of death benefits being reported as taxable income because previously families could not use the full benefit granted to them. While working as a first responder, especially in a town like Ocean City, we know it's not easy. Recently, the fire department released new data, and it shows their already busy job only is getting busier. In 2022, the fire department ran 6,524 calls. In 2023, that increased to over 7,000 calls, almost 1,000 more calls compared to the year prior. Ocean City Chief Richard Bowers says that this, of course, impacts his crew.
Traffic is another stressful factor for the men and women, both responding to a call, operating at a call, because their backs are to traffic if they're out in the roadway, as an example, but then also transporting to a hospital.
Now, the good news is Chief Bowers says more part-time employees and volunteers are on board. The department now has a therapy dog program as well, providing some comfort and relief. Now, we're going to stay with the OC Fire Department. Right now, the department's new firehouse on 65th Street and Coastal Highway is under construction. The facility is designed to improve operational efficiency, reduce response time, and provide improved training for firefighters. This features advanced safety measures like the ventilated gear storage and a decontamination suite. That's to clean off damaging chemicals from their gear. Firefighters say the firehouse will serve as a central hub for quick responses and critical care, ensuring community safety. This building is expected to be in use this fall. This does bring us to our Coast TV poll. We're asking you, how safe do you feel with your local fire department? So not Ocean City specifically, just your local fire department. The good news is 63% of you say you feel very safe. Could be a little higher, but it's the majority. 27% of you say you feel somewhat safe. 10% of you not feeling so good. You feel less safe. So don't know where you are, but hopefully that changes pretty soon. We still want to hear from you. Vote on our Coast TV app, or of course you can vote on our website. That is coasttv.com. As we move on this morning, Bay Beach Protections in Delaware, a major initiative is now underway. It's to restore and protect 29 miles of the Bay Beach. So happening next week, Senator Tom Carper is set to unveil $10 million in funding. This is specifically for beach protection projects. This funding aims to help build storm protection systems to protect the communities along the bay. Some of these areas are to benefit from funding, including Slaughter Beach and Lewis. Those $10 million will go towards engineering, design, and construction of Bay Beach systems by the Army Corps of Engineers. Paused. That is how a source familiar with negotiations characterized the ceasefire for a hostage between Israel and Hamas. CIA Director Bill Burns, he's back from the region where he was assisting in negotiations. On Capitol Hill, some GOP lawmakers, they're now reacting to President Biden's recent comments about cutting off certain weapons to Israel. NBC's Bree Jackson shows us what that decision has been met with and mixed views.
The Biden administration standing by President Biden's warning that the U.S. will halt weapons to the Israeli military if it moves forward with a full-scale assault on Rafah.
We're currently reviewing some near-term security assistance. Specifically, we paused one shipment of weapons consisting of 1,800 2,000-pound bombs and 1,700 500-pound bombs. We've not made a final determination on how to proceed with this shipment.
Some Republicans are raising alarms.
Mr. President, if you do not change this policy, you will have destroyed the last best chance to deliver lasting stability in the Mideast for generations.
While other lawmakers support President Biden's decision and raise concerns about the 1 million Palestinians sheltering in Rafah.
Mr. President, we must now use all of our leverage to prevent the catastrophe in Gaza from becoming even worse.
Former President Trump blasted his political opponent's threat to cut off weapons to a close ally.
Well, I wouldn't do what Biden did. He just abandoned Israel.
Democrats insist the U.S. stands firmly behind Israel.
The president's doing the right thing. We want to support Israel. We want to make sure that the actions that they take to defend themselves and to stop Hamas terrorism do not involve innocent people in their lives.
Divisions over the U.S. response to the Israel-Hamas war are expected to play a key role in the decision voters make in the presidential election. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
And a key concern for President Biden's re-election campaign is that voters unhappy with his handling of the Israel-Hamas war will stay home on Election Day. All this comes as he will spend his weekend along our coast in Rehoboth Beach. Still a lot more news to get to this morning on Coast TV News Today. Still ahead, nurturing native plants. We're telling you about an event in the local waterways in Sussex County. And open to ideas for open space. We're telling you what was discussed at a Lewis meeting that aims to make nature a focal point in the city. And Target taking its Pride merch out of some of its stores, telling you why the company says the events of Pride Month last year heavily impacted their decision. All that and more as CoastTV News Today continues.
Does your home have the power it needs for today's tech?
If your home was built before 2003, you might need an electrical panel upgrade. Boost your home's tech power and value with a new panel from Expert Wire. Leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day.
There are too many areas in Maryland elected officials seem to have a hard time finding. Not David Trone. His family came from Cambridge, right by the Choptank River that he used to fish in as a boy. If you're going to stand up for people who too often feel ignored and left out, you have to show up. David has. From Eastern Shore to Mountain Maryland and back, every Marylander deserves a voice, and David intends to carry yours all the way to the U.S. Senate.
I'm David Trone, and I approve this message.
Hey, hon.
Are you coming to the job site?
No, I'm a little tied up right now.
I thought you had the next one.
I got the next one.
Morris Home Improvement is your local family and veteran-owned exterior renovation contractor, and we strive to provide the highest quality work with exceptional customer service every time. After this, you got the next one.
Okay, I'm on board with that. Gotta go. Fish on. Serving Custis County, there's good.
There's better.
And then there's Morris.
Seeing clients lead healthier, more fulfilling lives is incredibly rewarding.
Transform lives with the power of mental wellness. The goal at Life's Energy Wellness Center is to make an impact on individuals' lives by fostering positive change in a calming and insightful environment. Now hiring behavioral health professionals and administrative support staff with great benefits and flexible scheduling.
Your impact matters.
Join our team and apply today, because together we can create a community of support and resilience.
Are your lights flickering? Does your home need more power?
Upgrade your home with a new electrical panel from Expert Wire. No more blown fuses, just peace of mind. Enhance your home's value and safety today. Leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day.
It is 5:12 on our Friday morning. Mostly cloudy skies. The big storms have moved offshore. Bay Health Cam, mostly cloudy. 55 right now. You can see the storms have moved away. We're looking at mostly cloudy skies right now, but we're not done with the rain quite yet, as we're looking at a little break now, but there are more showers back into Maryland and a lot more showers farther to the north. Not looking too good on the golf course. Leaving the putt short lately. Not so good. All the rain overnight making for wet grass and cloudy and chilly today. Occasional showers and a high of 57.
Bob, thank you. Right now, scam callers are posing as the Worcester County Sheriff's Office. According to the agency, the scammers tell people they've missed federal jury duty, so now they must pay a fine. But remember, if you do miss jury duty, law enforcement is not going to call you and tell you that you're going to jail. They also will not ask for any payments over the phone. Heading to some traffic news now. Over in Seaford, Pearl Street between High Street and King will be closed Saturday. We're showing you that area on your screen right now. The city says it will be closed from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m., and that's due to the Seaford Community Garden hosting a plant sale throughout the day. If you want to stock up on Pride merchandise for next month, you may or may not be able to get it at Target. Bloomberg is reporting that the retailer will not stock the LGBTQ-themed merchandise in some of its stores, and that's because of the backlash it received for selling the merchandise last year. It led to some decreased sales and threats to employees. Target is reportedly planning to offer Pride-themed merchandise online and in about half of its nearly 2,000 stores. Amazon Prime Video now has a new way to make your viewers watch commercials. The e-commerce giant going to start showing ads when you hit pause. Pause ads are part of a new suite of interactive ad formats Amazon unveiled Tuesday. The company also introduced shoppable carousel ads and brand trivia ads, so viewers can avoid commercials entirely by paying an additional $3 a month. Still ahead this morning, open to ideas for open space. We're telling you why one local says the idea for open space in Lewis is so important.
And the heavy storms have moved out, but it's breezy and chilly on our Irish Eyes cam right now. 54, temperatures going nowhere today. Chilly today and heading into the weekend the same. More showers, unfortunately, for Mom on Mother's Day. I'll have your forecast details in 2 minutes.
Subaru car has been an awesome change. It is definitely something that's reliable, safe. Gateway Subaru had what I was looking for. The dealership was just wonderful to deal with. Gateway really nailed it and you didn't feel pressured. They were more compassionate, willing to work with you. So Gateway provided me with the cross-check that I needed and I'm very comfortable with. Walked out with the keys in the car the same day and it's been running beautifully. And I love my Subaru.
Surface Solutions is a different kind of paving company. We believe that our reputation is more important than how much money we make. If we take care of our customers and ensure they have the best experience possible, financial success will find us. In our business, every job's not profitable, but we understand that going in. Your project will be done the right way no matter the outcome for us. It's all about doing the right thing, even when no one is looking. My best days are when we start with a customer and end with a new friend.
Bright yellow dandelions, a clear signal that the time for prevention is now, for crabgrass and clover are soon to follow. Hillside Lawn Service has been making lawns around the Chesapeake healthier and weed-free for over 30 years. They don't mow it, they grow it. Hillside certified agronomists test your soil, apply exactly what it needs and nothing it doesn't. Their high-efficiency formulas help protect our waterways. Switch to Hillside now and get $25 off their annual maintenance program. Call Hillside Lawn Service for your free assessment.
Pain and immobility take you away from everything you love to do. That's why at PAM Health Rehabilitation Hospital of Georgetown, our focus is to rebuild your life by providing high-quality, post-acute care to those who suffered from serious injuries or illness. With state-of-the-art facilities, advanced robotics, highly trained professionals, and the highest level of rehabilitation care. It's all about gains. Gain your movement, gain your independence, gain your life back. PAM Health Rehabilitation Hospital of Georgetown.
When style marries experience, great things happen. At that cabinet store, we work with you to design kitchens and bathrooms that look stunning and work seamlessly in your everyday life. DIY enthusiasts, contractors, or homeowners, we work with everyone in the same way, paying attention to your needs and every detail. Because your experience should be professional and personal.
That cabinet store, under one roof, with Matt the Carpet Guy and Imperial Granite.
At the Salisbury Design Center, the perfect team for your design dreams. South Salisbury Boulevard.
The UV Index Weather Report is sponsored by Ocean City Tourism. Somewhere to smile about.
The time is now 5:17 on your Friday morning. Let's take a live look right now at Milford. I'm checking to see, Bob, if it's still raining in Milford. Looks like it's not, but that it could any second. Those clouds are a little scary.
Yeah, those clouds are a little ominous, Paige, but boy, was that crazy a couple hours ago with the driving rain, the vivid lightning. Driving through all that certainly was a challenge. And the good news is it's keeping the pollen down as we go through time. So probably less allergy problems with that soaking rain. And it was a big line of showers and storms, so everybody got in on the heavy rain. 6,400s in Dagsboro, Georgetown, 5,800s for you. Indian River Inlet, a half an inch, 4,600s in Laurel, Rehoboth Beach, 4,200s, and a little over a third of an inch in Lewis. But now all the heavy rain and storms are gone. This is a 4-hour replay. You can see all the vivid lightning, the very heavy rain that came through. But now we're done with that. We're looking at mostly cloudy skies. A few breaks in the overcast across Delmarva right now, but we're in a chilly flow. We've got high pressure to the north, low pressure to the south, and we'll be looking at a lot of clouds, winds coming off the ocean, and a very chilly Friday into this upcoming weekend. We've got temperatures right now, mid-50s from Salisbury to Bethany Beach, 54 in Lewis. Georgetown right now, you're waking up to 55, and the wind's starting to blow in off the ocean, and that will be basically meaning temperatures going nowhere today. Here's Futurecast. You can watch the time going by, but look at this. Temperatures hardly move. We're pretty much stuck in the low to mid-50s all day into this evening with some scattered showers, but it will be feeling pretty raw, and from time to time we will get some of the areas of light rain. Through the overnight, I think we will start to see some clearing and chilly temperatures by morning in the upper 40s. And then tomorrow, that's the nice day of the weekend, partly cloudy. I think we do get into the low 60s inland areas, cooler at the beaches, but that's short-lived because we move into Sunday. And unfortunately, bad timing for Mother's Day if you wanted to have fun outside. It will be chilly, and we'll see rounds of showers as well as we go into your Sunday, so not the best there. We're looking at easterly winds continuing to bring in that cooler air as we go through today into tonight and into Saturday as well. And they do start to turn to the south a little bit, the winds do, as we go into Sunday. As far as future rain goes, well, we're looking at about, well, anywhere from a quarter to a half an inch, maybe over an inch of rain between now and this upcoming weekend. So it really depends on your location, but I don't think we're looking looking at any kind of flooding threat. Here's your Paul Davis 7-day forecast. 57 today, raw, chilly, and then upper 40s through the weekend for lows. 62 Saturday with sunshine, 61 on Sunday. A chilly start Monday. We do warm it up into the 70s next week. Mostly sunny Monday, rain Tuesday and Wednesday. Our umbrella winner today is Marianne Cherry from Lewis. Congratulations, Marianne. You have a brand new umbrella from Paul Davis and CoastTV.
That's the sound of birds chirping at the 4th Street Preserve, and it's just one example of open space in Lewis. As the city continues to grow and more land is developed, the Planning Commission's Open Space Subcommittee trying to determine how developers can extend and enhance open space on their properties. In the current city code, open space areas have to make up at least 20% of the total development property. The question being worked out is how much of that to make active space. That's where kids can play or people can exercise. One person we spoke with says open space makes a huge difference.
It certainly has an impact on our whole community, as well as any of the wildlife that lives here. Living right next to Cape Henlopen State Park, we certainly have a diversity of wildlife that we want to keep intact.
And the Open Space Subcommittee will further discuss the definition of open space at its next meeting next Thursday. Coming up on Coast TV News today, nurturing native plants. We're telling you how planting flowers around our local waterways will do more than just beautify them.
Making Mother's Day plans. Stay tuned for the cool ways to spend the holiday and the unique gifts you can find at local events this weekend.
What I like about working at Avery Hall is helping our clients, not just with their insurance needs, but also being a resource to them, tailor their insurance needs to protect their business, help them grow. The greatest feedback I've gotten from my clients is transparency and integrity. To work for a company so involved in the community obviously means a lot. We've been around for 95 years, and the original Avery Hall wanted us very involved, and that's a culture we just stick to. I'm Shane Ray. I'm an account executive here at Avery Hall Insurance.
We're Coast Country, and we're Delmarva proud.
At Spicer Brothers, we're not just about installing roofs. We're about protection, durability, and peace of mind. Our team of skilled professionals can install your last roof using the highest quality materials in as little as 1 day. And we make it easy with on-site design and digital proposal.
And right now, save $1,000 off your new roof. Plus, have peace of mind with our Platinum Plus lifetime warranty. And the best part, enjoy no interest and no payments for 18 months.
Call today and schedule your free in-home consultation because you deserve the best.
Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware is an award-winning waterfront restaurant serving fresh local seafood. Catch 54 features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple coastal cuisine with house favorites including our signature crab cakes, shrimp and grits, and our famous 54 burger. Catch 54 offers delicious, chef-inspired nightly specials, a raw bar, a Wine Spectator winning wine list and monthly wine dinners, and the best happy hour in town. Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
I potentially be dead is the reality of it. I mean, fentanyl kills a lot of people. I heard about Addiction Medical Facility from another company, and I came in here, no judgment, no stigma. It was, you need help, let's help you. What do you need? They have intensive outpatient. It's a little more intense. You can see your counselor a little more. They've shown nothing but love. Now here I am. I started a grooming business. If I didn't start recovery, it could have looked very different for me. And you just have to remember there's always hope, and I feel like Addiction Medical Facility is the place for that.
Have you visited Tyndall's Casual Furniture this season?
Come see us!
Why shop online when you can explore Delmarva's exclusive Pollywood dealer in person? See the finishes, feel the fabrics, and even sit on the furniture. From polymer to aluminum, wicker and epay, bring home the perfect blend of quality and design with Tyndall's, crafted to enhance your lifestyle. All of our furniture comes with professional assembly, and take advantage of our in-house white glove delivery. Tyndall's Casual Furniture, Delmarva's outdoor furniture experts.
This field in front of the Stockley Center in Georgetown will soon be filled with native flowers. The wildflowers will act as a filter for runoff into nearby waterways. Thousands of wildflowers will be planted in several locations around the grounds of Stockley Center in a volunteer event hosted by the Center for the Inland Bays and the Georgetown Public Library.
We're going to be at the Stockley Center from 10 to 1 on Saturday, and you can come join us. We are partnering with the Georgetown Library, so this will be one of the first events that we do that will be bilingual, so we'll have Spanish language as well as English language. Directions, we'll tell you what to plant, where to plant, bring your trowel, and we want to see you there.
This project is just one phase of a much larger environmental project on the grounds of the Stokely Center, which has also involved the creation of native tree and shrub islands near the solar field, as well as the planting of thousands of trees as part of the Trees for Every Delawarean initiative. We now bring back First Alert meteorologist Bob Chahi. Bob, a lot of people planning graduation plans this weekend, Mother's Day plans, but don't make beach plans.
Ooh, yeah, you know, it's going to be iffy at the beach as we head into the weekend, Paige. I think Saturday is the best day of the next three, but it is looking pretty cloudy out there today for Fenwick Island and Ocean City. Temperatures hovering in the 50s, in fact, maybe falling a little bit into the afternoon hours. Farther up the coast, Lewis and Rehoboth, it'll be breezy. Temperatures in the mid-50s, showers from time to time, waves around 3 to 5 feet. On the bay side, you're looking at 50s all day in Cambridge with lots of clouds in Chrisfield. Temperatures in the low 60s and some showers at times. And yeah, the weekend's looking a little unsettled, and for Mom, some showers. More in your forecast coming up.
All right, Bob, thank you. Well, some good news. You can still, enjoy your weekend. The countdown's on to find Mother's Day presents, and luckily, there's no shortage of events to still shop for gifts or just spend the holiday. Coast TV's Mallory Metzner shows us the cool things to do this weekend.
It's Mother's Day weekend, and there are plenty of ways to celebrate the beautiful mother figures in your life. If you're still looking for gift ideas or ways to celebrate, here are some fun options on Delmarva. How about a free carriage ride in Berlin with Mom? Organizers say meet at the corner of Main and Pitt Street. You don't need a reservation. Fresh flower bouquets and sweet treats can be found at the historic Lewis Farmers Market. Fresh strawberries, desserts, and even strawberry wine can be found at the Lewis Fire Department Station 2 on Saturday. Our very own Petey the Peacock will be in attendance. Hundreds of golden retrievers will take to the sand for Dewey's Golden Jubilee. Meanwhile, watch a magic show or get your eyes screened at the Lions Club Community Day. Plus, the Dewey Business Partnerships Arts Festival promises over 50 artists, live music, and a chance to create a piece of your own. Admission is free to check out student performances, community music, kids' crafts, and more at an arts festival at Sussex Central High School. Check out this caboose next to the Lewis Public Library and the passenger station replica. Learn about plans to restore a 1913 steam engine to add it to this display. Listen to a bouquet of classical music at Groom Church, benefiting Lewis in Bloom. Mail carriers will pick up packages in return Saturday for the nationwide Stamp Out Hunger Food Drive. Just leave your donation in a bag near your mailbox. Give back to Mother Nature at a planting event at the Stokely Center in Georgetown on Saturday. Organizers say the plan is to use native flowers to create vegetated filter strips. Race for Warriors in the Cape and Lopin State Park supports wounded warriors and homeless veterans. There's a 5K and a half marathon Saturday morning, followed by a celebration with live music and vendors. Cambridge is getting crabby for Mother's Day with the half marathon and 5K crab run. Moms can go to Jolly Roger in Ocean City for free on Sunday if they bring a child. The amusement park says that includes the giant wheel at the pier, the Cyclone Kart coaster at Speed World, and a round of mini golf at 30th Street. There are Mother's Day restaurant specials. No matter what time of day you're celebrating, we've got links to these menus and more on CoastTV.com. Thompson Island, Victoria's, and the Kiwis Tiki Hut and Cove in Rehoboth Beach are offering brunch. Big Chill Beach Club and Crooked Hammock have mimosas, and Sirocco in Rehoboth Beach has a 3-course dinner. Some of the world's top tennis players are set to face off in Bethany Beach. Spectators can watch them for free during the Vacasa Pro Women's Open at Sea Colony. Matches start at 10 a.m. May 13th through the 19th with a Kids Day on the 15th. To learn more about all of these cool things to do, just check out the article on CoastTV.com.
Here at North Bay Marina, we know that boaters have the most fun.
Does your home have the power it needs for today's tech?
If your home was built before 2003, you might need an electrical panel upgrade. Boost your home's tech power and value with a new panel from Expert Wire. Leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day.
At Atlantic General Hospital, we've been busy. Busy expanding healthcare services that are second to none in our region. From cancer care and women's health services, to orthopedics, gastroenterology, and more, we provide advanced health technologies delivered by top providers. Expert care every day. It's what you can count on from Atlantic General Hospital.
Surface Solutions is a different kind of paving company. We believe that our reputation is more important than how much money we make. If we take care of our customers and ensure they have the best experience possible, financial success will find us. In our business, every job's not profitable, but we understand that going in. Your project will be done the right way no matter the outcome for us. It's all about doing the right thing, even when no one is looking. My best days are when we start with a customer and end with a new friend.
I think it's finally time. Time for what? Lord Carp and LVP domination. They definitely need Carp in Australia.
Whoa. I love the enthusiasm, but let's start a little closer at home. I think I have some friends in Salisbury that can help us out.
This will do for now.
Matt the Carpet Guy in Selbyville, and now Salisbury under one roof with that cabinet store and Imperial Granite. The Salisbury Design Center, the perfect team for your design dreams.
Are your lights flickering? Does your home need more power?
Upgrade your home with a new electrical panel from Expert Wire. No more blown fuses, just peace of mind. Enhance your home's value and safety today. Leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day.
Now on CoastTV News.
We saw the heavy rain with storms overnight, and now we're dried out, but more showers to come and cooler into the weekend. Unfortunately, looking like some rain for Mother's Day. I'll track it on FutureCast coming up next.
Honoring those who have fallen, we have details of a new bill in Maryland that helps families of police killed in the line of duty. For many graduates this weekend, what is supposed to be a time of celebration could be canceled. Why this is in response to safety concerns at various campuses. And social media safety, why TikTok will now label artificial intelligence generated content uploaded from other platforms.
This is CoastTV News Today.
It's 5:32 on your Friday morning. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us as we continue. I'm Paige Marley. Well, if you somehow slept through it, you missed it. The heavy rain, the thunder that hit our area overnight. It seems like the worst of it might be over for now, but as we bring back Bob Trihey, Bob, doesn't mean we're completely in the clear.
That's absolutely correct, Paige. We are not done with the rain, but we're definitely done with those big storms that came in overnight. And holy cow, I was driving through that blinding rain, vivid lightning for a good hour or so, and then it just blew out of here, and now we're just left with mostly cloudy skies and seeing some breaks in the overcast right now. There are the storms offshore, so right now we're okay. Just watch out for large puddles and wet roads as we have more showers to come. They're back in Virginia right now. In fact, a lot of showers to the north as we have a cool air mass settling in, and eventually the clouds will fill back in and we'll start to see more rain again. Temperatures are in the mid-50s. They're not going anywhere today. In fact, could be falling a little bit as our winds will pick up out of the east. So here's FutureCast at 7 a.m. We're starting to pick up the winds off the ocean, and temperatures going nowhere today. The clock's moving, but you can see we're stuck in the mid-50s pretty much all day long, and maybe just some showers from time to time. UV index today from Ocean City, obviously low or moderate. It's a 3, so burn time quite long, 45 minutes. And in the days to come, we have a couple of days where it'll be very high, Saturday and then again on Monday. So use extra caution on those days.
Will do, Bob. Thank you so much. This morning, students of the Laurel School District will return to class after a bomb threat yesterday. According to the Laurel Police Department, the whole thing has been ruled a hoax or prank. But before that was determined, students and staff were evacuated to the football field. Because it took a few hours to determine that it was in fact a hoax, all practices and after-school activities were canceled. Now, according to the district, school will be held as normal today, and this is still an active investigation. This morning, police are still searching for one suspect after 3 others were arrested after a shooting in Ellendale early Wednesday morning. According to police, 20-year-old Isaiah Eunice and 2 17-year-olds have been arrested. Detectives are still looking for 21-year-old Marcus Eunice. According to police, it was around 12:30 a.m. Wednesday morning. A gray SUV pulled up to a house on South Old State Road in Ellendale. Shots were fired during an argument with people in the backyard of the home, injuring a woman and causing property damage. The skyline of Rehoboth Beach, it's now one step closer to changing. progress on a hotel project that would change the look and feel of Rehoboth Beach, the Bellhaven Hotel. It's a passion of the family trying to get it built. The Papa John family says the project means more to their family than just room service and bellhops. The project is proposed to go right at the corner of the boardwalk and Rehoboth Avenue. It's just above where the Candy Kitchen currently is. Now, Coast TV's Charles Reinert shows us what's on the rise in Rehoboth Beach.
These are the renderings for the Bellhaven Hotel, a massive 114,000 square foot project.
Well, it's a family legacy.
The hotel plans currently show a 4-story building with over 90 hotel rooms and even an underground parking garage. The Papa John family has come to the city's planning commission multiple times with the preliminary plans and have been sent back to the drawing board multiple times. But Thursday afternoon, the city's planning commission chose to let the project move forward.
Our family's pretty happy about this development. It's taken about 6 years, so it's a significant step, and we're cautiously optimistic about the hearing. So we're pleased, but we still have a big step to go.
The Papa Johns have deep ties to the Bellhaven Hotel. Their family was involved with the original Bellhaven Hotel all the way back in the 1930s. The Papa Johns have been working to get this new version of the hotel built since 2019. Joseph Santoro thinks it will make a great addition to the Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk.
Oh, absolutely. You're going to have a lot more people like me coming over here, that's for sure.
While there is some concern with the hotel's impact on local roadways and how it will affect local property owners expressed at the meeting, it wasn't enough to derail things. This massive proposal is now one step closer to checking into reality.
And nothing was finalized at this meeting on Thursday afternoon, but commissioners did vote to put this forward to a public hearing. The public hearing is scheduled to be sometime in early June. I'm Charles Reinert in Rehoboth Beach, CoastTV News.
In Maryland, Governor Wes Moore signed the Fallen Heroes legislation. Senate Bill 897 and House Bill 1064 relieve the tax liability on the death benefits of families of first responders who died in the line of duty. Corporal Gunn Hilliard's widow was present for that signing. Senator Mary Beth Carrozza says it was necessary to eliminate the requirement of death benefits being reported as taxable income because previously families could not use the full benefit granted to them. Some university graduations that had been scheduled for today or the next few days no longer happening. Several schools that have seen pro-Palestinian demonstrations are canceling or modifying their ceremonies. They're citing safety concerns. Today is when the University of Southern California main commencement ceremony was supposed to take place, but instead a celebration at LA's Memorial Causoleum last night is at USC's idea for a graduation replacement. And Columbia University, they say its main ceremony that was scheduled for Wednesday has been canceled altogether. TikTok will now label artificial intelligence generated content uploaded from other platforms in an effort to combat misinformation on the app. The company's decision comes amid some continued concerns over misinformation spreading online ahead of the November presidential election. The app said it's partnering with the Coalition for Content Provenance and Authenticity. The company also plans to join the Adobe-led Content Authenticity Initiative. We still have a lot more news to get to this morning, so don't go anywhere. Still ahead, Rehoboth ramping up election. We'll tell you how and what you need to know about what positions are up for election in Rehoboth Beach. And Sussex Tech standing in the way of Polytech holding the Henlopen North Division title. We'll show you all the action between the two girls' soccer teams. And temporary traffic changes at the Cape May Lewis Ferry. We're telling you what you need to know for your daily commute. Stay with us on Coast TV News Today.
When you're at the beach, the priority is having fun with your family. And when you got a full house, let us handle the food and bring Bethany Blues to you. From our award-winning barbecue to specialty dishes and family-style options, we have something special for your group. Let Bethany Blues bring the good times home to you.
Spring is hummingbird season, so to make that perfect nectar, you want to dissolve 1 part of sugar to 4 parts of water, no red dyes, and change that water every 2 to 3 days to keep the bacteria from growing. My Backyard in Ocean Pines carries all the products you need to keep your feathered friends healthy and safe. We also have a huge selection of quality hand-picked birdhouses, baths, seeds, unique gifts, and decor for expert and novice bird lovers alike. I can't wait to see you at My Backyard, where it's all about the birds and more.
They're here,
and they're out for blood. Mosquitoes come from far and wide to turn you and your family into unwilling blood donors. Regular treatment by Brazier's Pest Control can establish a perimeter of defense that can help keep your family from becoming a mosquitoes buffet. We have plans that can cover any size yard and keep your family mosquito and tick free all season long. Call us today and declare your backyard a no-fly zone.
Look around, Delmarva. Have you noticed what everyone has been upgrading their homes with? That's right, our aluminum shingles. Whether on the farm or on the water, our metal shingles are made to withstand the dynamic weather patterns here on the shore. Our aluminum shingles have been tested for winds up to 200 miles per hour, can save you up to 40% on energy bills, and we guarantee them for life. Find out why hundreds of homeowners on Delmarva are making the switch. Call Delmarva Metal Roofing today.
Just about 5:41 on our Friday morning. Spicer Brothers camera in Salisbury. Mainly cloudy skies. 57 were drying out after that big line of showers and thunderstorms that rolled through a couple of hours ago. Right now we're looking at mostly cloudy skies. So I think we're dry for a couple of hours, but we have some more showers off to the north. And eventually those clouds will fill back in and we'll see more of those showers later on. Here's your golf forecast. Not so good. Sorry about that. Cloudy and chilly. More showers on the way and 57 degrees. Call the Coast TV First Alert weather phone 443-880-9100. Sponsored by Baird, Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico.
If you plan on using the Cape May Lewis ferry today, you'll need to be aware of some temporary changes. The ferry says that due to maintenance issues with one of the vessels, officials are now adjusting the sailing schedules. Impacted sailings include the 8:30 a.m. and the 12 p.m. from Cape May and the 10:15 a.m. and 1:45 p.m. from Lewis. If you have reservations, expect an email or a text update. DelDOT will be closing Route 20 at Route 113 in Millsboro for a week. This closure will begin Monday at 7 a.m. It's related to the North Millsboro Bypass project. This project building a 2-lane road north of Millsboro connecting Route 113 to Route 24. The Lewis Environmental Subcommittee will be meeting to discuss improving protections for local wetlands Monday. They aim to revise the wetland buffer ordinance by suggesting adjustments to safeguard zones and buffer sizes to better regulate activities and preserve critical ecosystems. This meeting takes place at 1 p.m.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Good morning. Polytech girls soccer was aiming to clinch the Henlopen North Division title yesterday, but Sussex Tech stood in their way. The early on penalty in the 7th minute, taken and buried by sophomore Ava Gim. Panthers up 1-0, and she was just getting started in this game. 12 minutes later, sophomore sensation Sierra Henry leads Gim, who places it in the back of the net. Her second tally of the contest, 2-0 Poly after 1. To the second, junior Addison Hink crosses in a perfectly timed volley by Henry. Her 17th goal of the season puts the Panthers up 3-0. Then from way out, Gim completes the hat trick over the reach of the keeper. Polytech defeats Sussex Tech 4-0. The Panthers play in the Henlopen title game next Saturday on DSN. Staying with girls soccer, Del Mar defeated Indian River 4-1 yesterday. Bailey Phillips led everyone in scoring with 2 goals, while Miley Smith and Lyric Campbell each scored 1 goal apiece. They improved to 9-3 on the season. To college softball, 1-seeded Wilmington University took care of business against 8-seeded St. Thomas Aquinas, 10-0 in 5 innings in the first round of the NCAA East Region 1 tournament yesterday. They will take on 4th-seeded Assumption College today at 10 a.m. That'll do it for sports. Have a great day.
We're seeing mostly cloudy skies this morning, 56 in Salisbury, so the heavy rain and storms are gone. Now just cooler into the weekend, and it looks like some rain, unfortunately, for Mom on Mother's Day. I'll have your forecast details in 2 minutes.
NBC News Daily, weekdays at 1 on Coast TV.
The day of the bridge collapse, my phone just started ringing. The ship struck the bridge. The Dolly was the last ship I was on. It was a punch in the gut. Losing lives is a tragedy, but losing our livelihoods was a disaster. It was a direct hit to longshoremen because if we don't have vessels, we do not have work. Your pages stop overnight. We're in trouble. I saw David Trone on the news.
We got to bring these dollars home.
Yes.
And we got to make sure that union labor builds this bridge. We got to keep thinking about those that have lost wages.
That's right.
Longshoremen are small businessmen. They still got mortgages to meet, food to put on the table. So we need an effort not to let that slip through the cracks.
1000%. To have an advocate speaking loud and speaking proud is David Trone for me.
I'm David Trone, and I approve this message.
Bay to Beach Builders is celebrating 20 years of helping families on Delmarva turn their dreams into reality. As one of the highest-rated home builders in the nation, we pride ourselves on offering the best home building experience. Choose from our award-winning home designs, or we can customize a plan that's tailored to your lifestyle. With Amish-built homes starting in the low 200s, we have a home for every stage of life and every budget. Start your journey by visiting one of our 2 convenient locations, or learn more at baytobeachbuilders.com.
Have you visited Tyndall's Casual Furniture this season?
Come see us!
Why shop online when you can explore Delmarva's exclusive Pollywood dealer in person? See the finishes, feel the fabrics, and even sit on the furniture. From polymer to aluminum, wicker and epay, bring home the perfect blend of quality and design with Tyndall's, crafted to enhance your lifestyle. All of our furniture comes with professional assembly, and take advantage of our in-house white glove delivery. Tyndall's Casual Furniture, Delmarva's outdoor furniture experts.
It's now 5:46 on our Friday morning. Let's take a live look right now at Salisbury. Okay, not too bad there, Bob. I think I'm still traumatized from being jolted awake from the thunder. I keep expecting it to be nasty outside, but we look pretty good right now.
Well, at least you were tucked away in bed. I had to drive through it and brave the elements. Boy, was it coming down. I mean, torrential rain, vivid lightning everywhere. But it didn't last all that long. It lasted for about an hour, and then we saw that activity moving away. And temperatures heading into the weekend are going to be cool. 57 today. We're only at 62 on Saturday, and for Mom on Mother's Day, 61 and some showers. And wouldn't you know, we get into Monday and it starts to warm up. It always seems like Monday's nice. 72, and then Tuesday looking at 74 degrees. Here's that radar replay showing all those heavy storms coming through earlier on. Nothing in the way of severe weather, but it was a good soaker, about 1/3 to about 6/10 of an inch of rain with this line coming through. But now we're looking at mostly cloudy skies. We're not done with the rain quite yet. You see the storms moving offshore. There are more clouds to our north and showers to our west and north, as we still have a trough of low pressure that's going to swing through. And with an easterly wind today, it's going to be a chilly day and a cloudy one as well. Right now, we've got temperatures in the mid-50s, really not going anywhere today, as the winds are starting to pick up out of the east, and that wind off that cold Atlantic will keep those temperatures chilly. So here's Futurecast at 7 a.m. We're into the mid-50s, and look how temperatures move very little throughout the day. Here's noon, and in fact, maybe dropping a degree or two into the low to mid-50s. You need that heavy jacket pretty much all day long. In fact, by 6, lower 50s with a brisk wind and cloudy skies. How about the heavy jacket heading out this evening, and still a chance of some showers. Now on Saturday, we do start to clear it out in the morning, upper 40s, and much of the day is better with partly cloudy skies. We actually do get into the low 60s into the afternoon, but then heading into Mother's Day, we're going to see another disturbance swinging through with some showers from time to time and temperatures into the 60s. And yeah, not the best day for Mom, but you can't have everything, I guess. We're looking at gusty easterly winds, and that will continue to bring in some of that cooler air as we go right through the upcoming weekend. And rainfall amounts between now and this weekend, well, I think they will be pretty impressive. In some cases, well, up over an inch of rain, but in others, about 1/3 to about 1/2 an inch. So it really depends on your location. Here's your Paul Davis 7-day forecast. Very chilly temperatures, way below average, 57 today. Look at the lows at night into the mid to upper 40s into the weekend. Dry Saturday, partly cloudy, 62, and then those showers on Sunday, 61. We do warm into the 70s next week, mostly sunny Monday, but then showers Tuesday and Wednesday.
All right, Bob, thank you so much. In Rehoboth Beach, the city is getting ready for its municipal election. The city wants to fill 2 board commissioner seats. The term is for 3 years, and the deadline for candidates to file a nominating petition is June 3rd. The city says nominating petitions require 10 to 25 signatures from qualified electors of the city. We have more information on ballots, requirements, and important dates on our website, CoastTV.com. More on local elections. 2 important municipal elections are taking place Saturday. In Georgetown, the polls will be open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Sussex County Department of Elections. Candidates for mayor are current incumbent Bill West and Angela Townsend. Meanwhile, in South Bethany, voting at Town Hall is from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. For mayor, candidates are Tim Shaw and Edith Donduro. South Bethany voters are also voting for council seat candidates. We have 2 important bills about artificial intelligence that are making their way to the Delaware Senate. This after they were both passed by the House recently. One of them is House Bill 333. It creates a special group called the Delaware Artificial Intelligence Commission. This group will give advice on how to use AI across the state safely. Meanwhile, House Bill 353 would tackle the problem of deepfakes. Those are fake videos or images created online that can seem very real. Both bills are moving to the Senate for more discussion. Coming up on CoastTV News today, we have what to expect when you're expecting. It can be totally different when you're black, and we'll show you why pregnant black moms are turning to black doulas now to help them deliver a healthy baby.
Does your home have the power it needs for today's tech?
If your home was built before 2003, you might need an electrical panel upgrade. Boost your home's tech power and value with a new panel from Expert Wire. Leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day.
Are you having one of those days where everything that can go wrong does? Meet Preston, a normal guy with extraordinary bad luck. This is where the law office trap nickel steps in. We've got your back, even when you fall on it. Our skilled personal injury team is committed to defending your rights and converting adversity into significant compensation. Don't hesitate. Get the justice you deserve. The Law Office of Trap Nickel. Your priority is our priority.
Attention homeowners and contractors. Why buy a tool to use it once or twice, then let it rust in your shed? Rent your tools from First State Tool Rental, your trusted rental partner. Specializing in tools for roofing, siding, and exterior renovation projects. From power tools, hand tools, generators, and drywall lifts to pitch hoppers and dumpsters. Plus, we even rent and maintain Equipter roofing buggies and more. Give us a call or visit us at firststatetoolrentals.com. Delivery available. First State Tool Rentals.
At BSD, we're here to serve you, our client. But did you know all that BSD has to offer? Everything for the inside and outside of your home. Decking, siding, trim, stairs, railings, hurricane shutters, kitchen and baths. And we install. As your local Anderson Diamond dealer, we also offer full service on all your Anderson products. Because Anderson backs their product with the best warranty in the industry. Visit one of our showrooms today and we'll show you all we have to offer.
Do you want longer-lasting appliances? No more water spots, scaling, or stains. Softer and brighter laundry? Start by refining your water with Shore Water Refining. For over 50 years, we've been creating bottle-quality water right from your faucet. One of the best things you can do for your health is to drink pure, clean water. So call today for a free water test, a free system design, and mention this ad for 10% off a whole house system. Affordable refined water, guaranteed. Only from Shore Water Refining.
Are your lights flickering? Does your home need more power?
Upgrade your home with a new electrical panel from Expert Wire. No more blown fuses, just peace of mind. Enhance your home's value and safety today. Leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day.
It should be one of the happiest times in a woman's life, but for some it can be life-threatening. Black women have the highest maternal mortality rate in the U.S., almost 3 times the rate for white women. And according to the CDC, black babies are more likely to die and also more likely to be born prematurely. That's why Marty Salt shows us some expecting black moms are now turning to black doulas to help ensure their safety and the safety of their unborn child.
You're strong and mighty. You did it. Healthy now, but before giving birth to little Asa, Jordan Blaze was worried. She had seen the headlines.
Quite frankly, I was scared. I also was pregnant at an advanced maternal age, so I had just turned 36.
Doula Stakira Shepperson believes systemic racism in the medical field is partially to blame. That's why she created Triangle Black Doulas.
Essentially what it boils down to is having a doula that's from the same community or cultural background as you.
Stakira believes doulas are often misunderstood.
One big myth about doulas would be that doulas are only for a natural unmedicated birth, because doulas can support any type of birth. A lot of people get confused about doulas and midwives, and so that is a big misconception that we do the same things. A doula is a non-medical support person, whereas a midwife is clinical support.
Jordan believes Stakira was instrumental in helping her during delivery.
We had got toward the end of labor, and Asa was taking a while to move down the birth canal. And Stakira looked at me and said, okay, are you okay if we work on some positions to move her down? And I said, yes, I'm willing.
By the time the doctor returned, they were able to help baby Asa move into the correct position, and Jordan was able to have a natural, safe birth. I'm Marty Salt reporting.
And Stakira's team of doulas have helped to deliver more than 300 babies since 2018. They can support moms through every aspect of having a child, from before birth, through labor, and even after going home. The time is now 5:55. It's time to check in with our coastal pet of the day. Today's coastal pet is 12-year-old Francesca, and she's coming to us from the Brandywine Valley SPCA. They say she's an independent girl whose favorite pastime is just roaming around her room, maybe getting some treats, of course. If you want to bring Francesca home, you can meet her and other adoptable pets at the Brandywine Valley SPCA. And don't forget, the organization's Critter Camp also back this summer. It's for kids 7 to 12. Registration is open. They still have some spots available. That comes with activities like yoga with puppies, infant kitten care, and more. And we do want to see your pets on Delmarva. Send us photos of your pets at home and tell us what makes them so special. You can do that by scanning that QR code on your screen, and then that'll allow you to send us photos. And then you can watch weekdays from 5 to 7 to see all the pets we feature. It is almost 5:57 now. Time for a quick look at your forecast before you head out the door. Bob, what are we looking at?
Well, we're looking at the heavy rain and storms have now moved away, Paige, and we're still looking at showers, but nothing like we saw earlier, so that's certainly a very good thing. Here is your day part forecast. Lots of clouds, temperatures going nowhere into the mid-50s, but feeling much cooler with an easterly wind, so make sure you have the umbrella and the heavier coat as well. Here's your Paul Davis 10-day forecast. Very chilly heading into the weekend. 62 Saturday, overnight lows into the 40s. Mother's Day kind of wet, 61. We do warm it up into the 70s next week. Dry Monday, some rain Tuesday and Wednesday. We dry it out by the end of next week, and it looks like more showers into next weekend, but staying mild.